of the Rich Vision Academy training. And tonight, we started yesterday, and it was awesome. We got a lot of feedback from people that said they've never had it like this before. They never knew that the online trading is that simple and things. But today, I think they can rightly say they are very, very much interested in the training. Today, we are going a little bit further. And okay, let me just do this before, as I just talk on here. Today, we are going a little bit further, and we'll be talking more on some basic things, some basic concepts that you need to know, as, sorry, I'm just trying to take care of these people because I can see quite a number of hands, people in that place who are not hearing. I hope that they look at this. So we want you to, as much as possible, yesterday we said you should have a notebook with you, and you should get ready to chart and jot down a lot of the things that are going to be trained tonight. Fine, for those of you that are already good traders, you know how to trade and things, I tell you, pay attention tonight. They look so simple, they look so, as if it's a small thing, do I really need it? But I tell you, if you don't get the fundamentals, you will not be able to stick to the big deal. So, and tonight, to take us on tonight's training, we have with us someone who is highly qualified, and has been a person that has helped a lot of people to understand this market. He's been able to break it down. And when you say break it down, since we started in April, every time, every new set, every week, he has a way of simplifying the thing further and further and further for everyone to understand it. Now, he's been, needless to say, he's been in the banking sector with over 25 years of experience. He's been, he used to work with one of the very, very, very big banks in Nigeria, and over 25 years, rose to the position of what we call an AGM. I don't know how many, those of you that know banking, an AGM is not a small guy. AGM, Assistant General Manager, is one of the top 2 or top 3 banks in Nigeria. And over the period was able to represent Nigeria outside and outside the country and so on. Yes, thank you, that fellow. You are writing and painting on my screen. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Okay. Just sorry, please. Some fellow, maybe it's by mistake or by software food or whatever. Drawing on the screen there. Okay. So, having this whole lot of experience, he now retired from the bank and then started a consulting service where he now, most of the time, helped people to grow, try to get people up to where they need to be in life. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great privilege and great honor to introduce to us many of you, and many of us have spoken with him. You don't know you've spoken with him, but then tonight he's going to be there. You are going to be hearing him live. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put a 555 in the chat box. Put a 555 in the chat box. When we say 555, it's like clapping like this. Put a 555 as we welcome Mr. Kunle Majekodumi. A round of applause as he takes over here. Mr. Kunle, over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. And welcome, everybody. It's nice to have another set of people that are determined to take their destiny into their hands. I don't know if people told you earlier on that the whole idea of this is to really help as many people in Nigeria to understand how, from the comfort of their own room, with the minimum capital and also with a ready-made and available device that you can participate in some of the biggest financial markets in the world and also be able to make money from it. With what? It's some skill, and we will explain this to you. If the skill, we will explain to you. And all the other things that you will need to be able to do well, yeah. I'm sure many of you, when you hear that promotion on radio, you are fascinated, you are interested, you want to play in this market, but you don't know how it is. I want to tell you, we will simplify it for you. We will let you understand it. But what you need to do is for you to grow from there, to build on whatever foundation that we are laying for you. We are not saying that in 1 week you will be a master. We are not saying that in 1 week you will perfect everything. No. What is most important, what we are going to do with you for this week, is to pick your interest. What do I mean by that? I want you to understand what this is all about. Have an idea of what is required. Know that whether you can do it or you cannot do it. And I'm sure that many of you will find out at the end of this 1 week that this skill, you can actually acquire it. All right. Now, I have limited time with you tonight, but I promise you that in 45 minutes, we will deliver enough for you to understand how to play in this market. So let's start. I have prepared some slides to guide me so that in case you need to go back, you want to see what I have said, or you can quickly go back into the YouTube. We are recording this presentation, so you can always go to YouTube and watch it all over again. Today is day 2, and we shall be talking about understanding the basics in online trading. Now, I just want to test to be sure that everybody can hear me wherever you are. If you can hear me loud and clear, if it is wherever you are, we have over 100 people on this call right now. If you can hear loud and clear where you are, please type yes, And I want you to do something for me as you are sending that yes. Just tell me where you are calling from. Just show me, where are you calling from? Are you in Yenagoa? Are you in Ibadan? Are you in, just tell me where you are. Ibadan is calling. Who are those people from? I know I have some friends in Abakaliki that joined us tonight. Okay, Lagos, yes, Lagos, Asaba is there. Oh, I have people from the town that had my secondary school in Ikorodu. Sangwater is here. Okay, now, someone says it's breaking a little. What it means is that it might be a local challenge for you there. It might be a local challenge. Just try and find a better place that your network is received better for you. Because a lot of people can hear me loud and clear. So it might be a local challenge for you, okay? All right. I am waiting for my brother in the Abakaliki. Who is there from Abakaliki? I didn't see you. Yes, I know Anambra is there. Ebonyi, my people from Ebonyi, where are you? I know I spoke to a lot of you today. You said you are going to be part of this call. Where are they? Show your face, show your face. All right. All right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank all of you that are in-house. Now, let's go. It is going to be an awesome night for some of you. You are going to be exposed to something that maybe you have been hearing before. And this is what perhaps you are wondering, it is impossible for you to do this. And let me tell you, if you listen to what Les Brown just said, you see, there are things that you pull yourself that you think, oh, I can't do this. I'm not qualified. I do not have a degree, so I can't do this. Let me tell you, this does not require any, the only thing is for you to read and write. and have a very simple, logical way of thinking. Okay? And so any one of you can do this and you can do it very well. Follow me and let's do it. So day 2, what do you want to do today? We want to show you how to, the basic concepts, to know who is a trader, and then whether you can succeed as a trader. And we want to show whether it is difficult. Is it something you can do? Is it something that you cannot do? Okay, we will try and show it today. But you see, one of the things that we started with yesterday, that Mr. Popola showed us yesterday, is what I want to really build on. See, we, that is Rich Vision Academy, and some of you that are going to join this team, we are in the business of trading. And all we are doing is just trading online, trading from our laptop, from our cell phone, iPad, from the comfort of our room. The most important ingredient for me is my network. So as I'm speaking to you, I'm surrounding myself with about 3 different networks. If one goes, I connect to another. And so this is what we are doing. So this training is all about learning to trade online. You are going to learn how to trade currency, commodities, precious stones, and all the rest. That is what our business is. Our major partners, as you will see, are going to be our brokers, okay? And then your success will actually depend on what you know. And so we are here to make you know a lot. Is it going to be worthwhile? Yes, it's going to be worthwhile for you with the right skill. Now, that skill is what we want to build for you. We are laying the foundation for that skill because you need a skill. The same way that you can be a successful footballer without having some level of skill, okay? You can be a very good a carpenter if you don't have some level of skill in you, okay? You can develop this skill. It doesn't have to be inborn. It doesn't have to be, oh, you are a born, you can develop that skill. And that is what we want to start with you tonight. You will need some tools as well to help you, okay? Just like a carpenter, to be very good, we need some tools. And sometimes the more modern the tool, the better you will be, okay? So you will need some tools that you will need to do better here. And above everything else, you need to have the right mindset. You need to have the right mindset. One of the things that we will help you to do is to build you in this area. We call it the psychology of trading. We build you to understand that this is something that you too can do and you can do well. I tell you something, if you have these things, you can make a fortune here. You can make a fortune here. I don't know whether Mr. Popola has shown us a video recent, I think yesterday. I don't know whether you watched it yesterday. And a video of some young people that are making millions of dollars in this business. You can be one of them. Let me tell you, in Nigeria, we don't shout too much about those people that are making money online. They make their money, they keep quiet. That is why, for some of you, you will see some people, they hardly go out of their house. Once they come out, and you see them with laptop, you'll be saying, these people are 419. They are Yahoo boys. Let me tell you what they are doing. Many of them might just be trading. They are trading. And you see them riding fast, good cars. They are living good in good homes. They are building things. And you just assume that they are good for nothing. Many of us, Mr. Popola told you, we have been in lockdown. Before the lockdown, we go out when we are finished trading. So I wake up in the morning, I sit in my study, and I do trading. When I've made enough money, then I go out. Okay, so this is what it is, and it is worthwhile. I want to tell you, it is worthwhile. So, what do you do? What do we need to do as a trader? All you'll be doing is making the right decisions. On what? On what to buy or what to sell. On when to buy or when to sell it. Or at what price should you buy or how much you sell. So it is all about buying and selling. Buying and selling what? Buying and selling currencies, buying and selling, as I said earlier, on commodities. Some of you want to trade in maybe cocoa, in wheat, in soya beans, online. Online. You don't need to have. We had a friend earlier on who used to, I think, live somewhere in Ondo State, but I think he now moved to Lagos. And he remembered that in Ondo, he used to work in his family farm. They produce cocoa. When he found out that he can actually do this business of cocoa, he was so fascinated. And it's like it's connecting him back to his roots. I don't know where he is right now, but he was in our basic class just like you right now. And he moved also to the professional class. And I know that he's studying and probably improving himself every day to be able to do this. See, then I promise you, with the highest due diligence, if you know how to take this decision, you can really make money. All right. Now, let me tell you this one. Trading doesn't just reveal your character. It builds you. It builds you. It makes you who you are. Your life will change. People will see you. They will know you are different. And I'm not talking just about material wealth. You are going to be thinking differently. That is what trading online will do to you. You are going to acquire some knowledge that you have taken for granted. Suddenly, some of the things that you are interested in will no longer interest you anymore. You are going to take new image. People will see you and they will know, no, this person has changed. And that is what trading will do you. How will it happen? Because you are going to be exposed to some things that a lot of people are not probably looking at right now. You are going to be seeing what is happening in countries beyond your own borders. You will be interested suddenly in knowing about the news happening from the four corners of the world. If you are trading in commodities, for example, you want to know how is the oil market doing. So when you hear news about the crude oil market, you will want to pay attention because you are trading in that commodity. You want to know the news about the cocoa market. If you are trading in currencies, for example, and you're going to be trading the currencies of, let's say, Japan, the Japanese yen. Now, some of you probably don't even know where Japan is in this world, but you can trade their currencies and you can know what is happening in Japan from your phone by just following the news. So tonight, we start you as a trader. So trading online, and I'm going to use Forex trading as base. Why? Forex trading is the biggest one. So don't mind me if you hear me talking about Forex trading or you hear us talking about Forex trading. It is only because it is the biggest among all the financial markets. The currency market is the biggest, okay? So you are going to be trading in whatever you choose to. If you are trading in foreign currency, you are going to be called a trader in foreign currencies. If you are trading in cocoa or any other commodities, we say is a trader in commodities. Okay, you can trade in oil, you can trade in gold. Okay, without even keeping any gold in your house, you are using your money buying and selling gold online. Okay, and I'm sure some of you are wondering how this is going to be done. I'm going to show you shortly. Okay, now to be a successful trader, I have just highlighted to that earlier to you. You need to understand the subject of your trade. You need to know what you are trading in. What is your choice? Okay, maybe some of you don't even know have a choice right now. All you're just interested in just want to make money. Whichever one that is the best, just show me, I'll make money. Now, we will expose you to so many things. You will narrow down yourself to what you want to do, okay? We will give you the principles. You will have to learn. You have to pick your interests. You will have to put in a little bit of time, okay? And you learn more. You want to know if you are going to be trading in currency, like a Forex trader, you will know which currency will you be trading in. If you're going to be trading commodities, what commodities do you want to trade in? Is it cocoa? Is it oil? Is it gold? Do you want to trade cryptocurrency in Bitcoin? Or you want to trade in Ethereum? And I know that many of you are suddenly talking about Ethereum right now because of Forsage. Okay. Now, can you trade it? Can you trade it yourself? You can't do that. You can play in all these markets by understanding them. You must know when to buy them and when to sell it. You must know the best price, which you should. Let me tell you right now. You see, all these decisions might be a little bit complex for you. Even for the best trader, it might be a little bit complex. And that is why you will need some tools to help you. When I say tools, it means you might need some system to help you. Okay? You will have some indicators that might be given to you to help you to take those decisions. But as I told you earlier on also, beyond the indicators, you also need to understand what we call risk management. So for you to be a consistent, profitable, sustainable trader, and I'm very, there's a reason for me to highlight those three things. Consistency means that it is not just about making money today, losing that money tomorrow. Okay? It is not about that. You must be consistent. And I'm not saying that you will not make losses in some trade, but you must be consistently doing more profits than losses. And this must be sustainable. So it is, you do it today, you can do it tomorrow, you can do it next week. You have gotten enough, you have a strategy, you have the skill, you have the knowledge to be able to sustainably continue to do it every day. When you get to that level, ladies and gentlemen, poverty will be so far from you that you will be, you know what they say, you begin to be a blessing to people around you. You will be teaching people how to do this. All right. So today, let me start by also just sharing with you some of my thoughts. This is a trader's quote. It says, don't ever, and some of you are highlighting this. I don't know why, but you know why. Okay. Don't ever make the mistake of believing that market success has to come to you fast. You know, this will not happen to you. It's not after 1 week that you start to make money. It is not after 1 month that this money will come. For some of you, you might need to do this for several months before the money. It's just like developing the skill to do anything. You can't be a medical doctor. Just by going to medical school for 1 year or 2 years, there are things that you need to do. Okay, you can't be a very good mechanic by just going to work in a workshop for 2 months. You wouldn't have known anything. So you need to spend a bit of time here. You need to trade small. You stay small. You start putting money little bit by little bit. In fact, you will start from using your demo account. Okay, before you put your real money, you will have practiced all these things on your demo account. Okay, then you will realize that, look, it won't come to you easily. You have to stay in there. In fact, for your first week, you might think all your trade might be losses for you. Okay, but you have to be there. You have to be patient. But one thing I can tell you, that eventually you will get to a level that you will be satisfied with yourself. Your trading will no longer just be losses. You will now also be making a lot more profit on your trade. So today, we will look at certain basic things that I want to explain to you. Let me tell you, some of these things you are going to be hearing for the first time. So I have no doubt that they might look strange for you. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to explain it in very basic terms for you. The technical terms, I will leave that out for now. But when you start to do this business, you will begin to understand a lot more about it. In fact, if you come to our professional class, the professional class is going on in another Zoom link right now. We have a lot of people there. They were in this class 2 weeks ago. So they joined the professional class at the beginning of last week. So this is their own second week. Some of you are going to join us from next week also in the professional class. In professional class, we will deal a lot more into some of these things we are talking about right now, such that when you see them, you know what it means. Even some of the people that have been trading for so many years, they have come to our professional class. They realized that they had missed some of these basic things. The knowledge of this basic thing is so key, so that when you begin to build, you are building on the right foundation. So let's go. Let's begin to see them. But first, how do you start? For you to start trading, you need to register. Where do you register? You need to register with a broker. We call them the Forex brokers. They are companies that have been created for you to use to climb on their back. Because for you, you cannot access the foreign currency market directly. It's just like when you want to buy shares. You cannot go to the stock exchange and just say you want to buy shares. You need to go through a broker. We call those ones stock brokers. Now, if you want to trade online, you need to go through a Forex broker. And what they do is that they are registered, and you will register through them to be able to participate in this market. For doing this, of course, they are going to charge you a little bit. It's just for every trade you take, they will charge you what we call a spread, okay, which is their own fees. I will explain this to you more when we get to the professional class. I want to encourage you, as many of you that can accommodate it, please, if this is something you think is going to be good for you, and I don't know why it shouldn't anyway, some of you, you might not even want to yourself, but you want to understand how this trading is done. You have been hearing this for so many years. You don't understand. Come and get the details of this. Some of you, you might not even be sure that you can do this. As we speak right now, it is just your interest that, look, I'm just trying to just understand what they are talking about. If you come to the professional class, it's for 2 weeks. It is going to start from Monday next week. Okay, I think 27th of July. It's for 2 weeks, between in the evening, online as well, just like this one, but 2 hours every evening. It's a bit intensive, but we also do something. We assume that you don't know anything. So we start just like we are doing right now. We will start from the basis, okay? And we will grow you to the level that after 2 weeks, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Look at this guy here. Look at this guy here. He's a trader, okay? And you can see he's looking at a screen. The screen is divided into multiple charts that you have there. Some of you, you are wondering, this is not possible for you to understand. I mentioned this one to those people that are in professional class right now. I told them, I showed them this picture. And after 2 weeks in professional class, when you see this screen again, everything, even without going closer, you will understand everything that you are seeing here. And that is what trading, learning does for you. So the brokers are those people that you will use their platform, you will use their, what we call MetaTrader 4 to be able to access this market. For that, they charge you a little bit. Now, what are the things that you need to understand? One of the things is that MetaTrader 4 is the platform that you are going to use for trading. It's going to be on your phone. You can have it on your phone, on your iPad, or your laptop. We will talk about this one tomorrow. I will teach you how to set up your MetaTrader 4, how to register with a stockbroker, how you can put your money in your own account, and when you make money, how you can draw money straight back to your bank account. Tomorrow, we will look at this. But today, let's look at some of the basic terms you are going to be familiar with as we go along. Number one is what we call stop loss. Stop loss, you are going to be trading. And in trading, there will always be risk. Some people, they are just writing and disfiguring my screen. Okay, now, so stop loss is that order, is an order, you know, an instruction that you will give to your broker. Remember the broker now, stock broker that I'm talking about. You give to your broker. You will set it up in your trade online. You tell them that, look, I want to trade, but I know that sometimes my trading might not go my way. So if I intend to go this way and it's going this other way, once my loss reach this percentage, cut off my trade. So if I want to trade, I want to buy. My buying means I'm expecting the price will go up. And that is why the reason why I'm going to buy. When I know price is going to go up, I put in my trade for a buy. When price goes up, I go and sell, I make a profit. That is what it's all about. That is what you do in any business of trading. Okay. But what if I enter into the market, I buy, and I'm waiting for price to go up? Price did not go up. Price begin to go backwards. That means it's now becoming a loss, which can happen anyway. It can happen for so many reasons. Maybe when you entered the market, suddenly certain things change without anybody knowing about it, and the market is now going back. But it is not a problem if that happens. And I'm going to show you later on why it shouldn't be a problem for you. What you need to do, you have managed yourself. We call it the risk management. You are putting that if the thing is not going my way, if it gets to this loss, close the trade automatically for me. I am willing to accept this level of loss in this trade. Instead of me to lose my money, then I am willing to just, if the loss reach this amount, it's okay. If you don't put a stop loss, what it means is that the trading can go backward. If you are not there, for example, and anyone that has done trading in the house today, you will understand what I'm talking about. You open a trade, you say you want to go to toilet, or a friend distracted you, you left your trade unattended. Within 5, 10, 15 minutes, it could wipe off your money. So, but when you put a stop loss, even when you are not there, you go to sleep. It means if the trade goes against you, there is a maximum amount of money that you can take, and it will not take more than that. What happened thereafter? If you loses that money, you go into a trade. For example, I know why I am emphasizing this one right now, because I know if you understand this one, all the other things I'm going to talk about, you will understand it again. If you enter into a trading and you have $200 and you have set into your trade that, look, I don't want to risk more than 1% of my capital in the trade, or 2%. What is 1% of $200? That is $2. What is 2%? That is $4. You say for every trade I am taking, I don't want to risk more than 2%. So what it means is that if the trading goes against you, once it reaches that amount of risk that you are willing to take, it will cut off. What does stop loss do for you? It saves you your money. All right. Now, leverage, another thing that you will get to familiarize yourself with. It's a very simple thing. Forget about all the grammar around it. Leverage is like the credits that your broker will give to you. So you enter into the market, you register with your broker. And many of you that you are registering, I know that there are very few of us that can put more than $1,000 to trade immediately right now. Many of us, we enter the market $200, $500, $300. You know, some of us even do $100 to trade. But you know what? Your broker can avail you to be able to trade in excess of the capital that you are put in. So let's say you put in $1,000. I'm just saying, for example, and you have a leverage of 1 to 2. It means for your $1,000, the purchasing power of your account will be $2,000, which is your 1,000 times 2. If you choose a leverage of 1 to 50, it means with your $1,000, you have a purchasing power of $50,000, and so on and so forth. Let me tell you, the same way it can work in your favor, the same way it can work against. If you go and choose too high a leverage, because the leverage allows you to be able to invest and make more money faster than your capital, you can actually also lose money if you don't go. So you have to balance it, and we will teach you how this is done. All right. You understand? In this class, we have 1 hour to teach. And so we have to put so much into it for you to understand it enough. Your interest. If you are interested, come to the professional class. There, we will have a little bit of time. And then there, I will give you homework to do, assignment you will do that you can practice on your own. And we will both review it together. All right. So another thing, now I've talked about stop loss. I've talked about leverage. Another thing I want you to know is what we call pips. And pips is what you are going to be working for as a trader. Whether you are trading in currencies, whether you are trading in commodities, whether you are trading in crypto or gold or oil, everything is about pips. Pips is the difference in when you enter into a trade, there will be a price, what we call your entry price. Okay? You enter into a trade, there is a price that you will enter. Tomorrow, I am going to we show you all these things practically. And that I don't want you to miss tomorrow class. I will show you how this is done practically. I will open an account. I will show you the market. I will enter into a stockbroker account. I will show you how you can pick your entry price and now you can close a trade. All right. Now, you will enter into this market. Then, after your trade at close, there will be a difference between the entry price and the closing price. That difference is what we call the pips. Okay? Forget about this, the grammar that goes around it. The real thing is just different. So when you enter into trade, okay, you want to know between you enter and you close, there's a difference. That difference is the pip. We call it pips. Okay? For example, if you enter into this trade at 1.3536, you close at 1.3537. It's just 1 pip different. This is what we call a pip. How this is calculated, I will try and show you a little bit tomorrow. But you see, we spend a whole day calculating pips in the professional class. In fact, I recall there are some people, he says that he's been trading for maybe 2 years. I don't know how frequently he's been trading for those 2 years. But after attending that class, he said nobody has ever explained it to him the way it has been presented. That he never knew it is that simple. That is why, being in that class is key. The first thing I want you to know right now is what I call lot size. Lot size. Lot size, the pip is what you are, what you work for as a trader. So you enter into a market, you can sell first and you buy, or you buy, you sell. The difference between buy and sell prices is the pip that you have made. Now, that pip is not the amount of money that you have made. The amount of money will depend on the lot size that you are choosing, which is also we call the contract size or the order size. Okay? This is basically like the contract that you are entering into when you want to trade. So when you want to trade, you will say, I am trading based on this, and there are different contracts. We have lot sizes of 0.01 to 0.0. Let me show you the big, I hope you can see this. We have the micro lot size, we have the mini lot size, we have the standard lot size. And we said micro lot size starts from 0.01 to 0.09. The mini starts from 0.1 to 0.9. And standard starts from 1.0 and it goes to even 10,000. Okay? Now, the amount of money you will make will depend on the lot size that you have chosen, and we multiply it by the pip that you have made in your trading. So if you have traded and you make so much money, so many pips in your trading, the lot size you had set at the beginning of that trading will determine the amount of money you made. So let's assume you choose 0.01 as your lot size when you enter into a trade, and you eventually made 20 pips in that trade, what it means is that every pip you made will be multiplied by 10 cents. 10 cents is like 10 kobo in the naira. So cent is like 10 kobo in a dollar as well. So 0.01, you get compensated at 10 cents. 0.02, compensation is at 20 cents. 0.05 is 50 cents. 0.09 is 90 cents. If you use 0.1, it is $1. 0.2 is $2. 0.9 is $9. If you use 1.0, it means it is $10 for every pip that you made. So now let's do it. It's very simple. I know some of you listen to me for the first time. You are wondering, oh, is this, you don't get lost. Just multiply the compensation here, depending on the lot size that you have used, multiply it with the amount of pips that you have made in your trading. That will determine the amount of money you made. So if you made 20 pips, you use 0.05, we will do 20 pips. Are we back? All right, sorry for that break. If you can hear me again, just quickly type yes. If you can hear me, quickly type yes, quickly type yes. Type yes if you can hear me, quickly. I want to be sure I am back on. Sorry about that. Okay, so you can see that all of us suffered that network glitch, wherever you are. All right, so we were talking about lot sizes. And so your lot size or the amount of profit you make in your trading will depend on the lot size you choose, which you will set in your trade at the beginning of, I will show you tomorrow. Practically, we will see this tomorrow. Plus, you multiply it by the amount of pips that you made. So you can see that if you use this micro lot size, you made a little bit of money. If you use standard lot size, you make a lot of money. But you have to remember also that if the trading did not go your way, if it has gone against you, also the same amount of losses you have here will be what your account will suffer. So at the end of the day, what we are going to be teaching you is that you have to find a balance somewhere there. You can't risk too much. Otherwise, you can lose your money. So you grow steadily. You grow steadily. You begin to build your account, grow steadily. If you try to be greedy, like so many people that were before you, you will come back and tell us that this market is risky. This market is crazy. Yes, it is crazy for some people that are greedy. For many of us that we understand it right now, we have been doing it for many years. There are days that you make so small money. It's okay. The next day you come again, you make another, build your account gradually. From $100, you can grow that account over several months to thousands of dollars. It depends on how skillful you are. Now, I want to tell you something before I move. We have something we call trading sessions. Okay, we will talk a lot more about this when we get to the other classes. But just for you to know, there are four. They say four. I like to call it three, but they say four. This means the markets move. You see, when we say the market does not close, does not sleep, it moves, 24 hours from Monday to Friday. It means when the market opens in Sydney, for example, and when Sydney closes, Tokyo, of course, Tokyo and Sydney are almost the same, just 2 hours difference. The market in London will start maybe about 8 hours later. Then market in London will take over. Sydney and Tokyo are closing. Market in London is now active. Then after some time, the market in New York will open again and market in London will close. And then when the market in New York is closing, Sydney is starting. So it goes round like that. I'm going to, let me just show you this. It's like this. Maybe our local time here, let's say it's 9 o'clock in the evening. But in Sydney, it is 8 o'clock their own time in the morning. Okay? And they go on. So Tokyo and Sydney about the same time. London join towards the end. Then New York join also later. And then as New York is finishing, Sydney is starting all over again. And that is what we call the trading session. Why is this important? We will explain a lot more, to you when we get to certain level. Candlestick is doing how this, when you see us trading and you see charts like this, and you are seeing all those individual things, they have meaning. We will explain what this meaning is to you. It tells you when the market open, when the market close, when the market is at the high, when the market is low. Okay? Now, one thing I need to quickly add to you right now is that, yes, there are risks in this market. If you don't know what you do, if you are too greedy, there are risks awaiting you. Yeah, the market is dangerous. But you see, if you have the right skill, if you play the market steadily, slowly, the way we will teach you, the benefit is there for you to earn. I tell you something, dollar is king all over the world. Everybody knows it. That's why everybody all over the world, they work to make dollars. Just one piece of this. You make one piece every day, 100 every day in your trading. It can make life a little bit better for you. $100, which is possible. You can trade every day. You trade, you make $100. And that one is enough to take care of you every day. All right? Okay. Now, I also let you know that there are tools that you will need when you are trading. I mentioned it earlier. For you to be successful here, you cannot just be using your head. How much can you remember? How far can you go with just your brain? You will need help of so many things. In Rich Vision Academy, we have something we call the super tool that will help, that we have. We show you, of course. It costs a little bit. It's not free. It costs a little bit. But we show you with this, it can help you to take some of those decisions that we talked about earlier. Okay? You can take it faster. Now, how do you make money in this market? Money is very simple. You see, it is just to buy and to sell. Okay? But you need to manage yourself and your emotions if you want to do well.
Hello, Mr. Kole. Yeah, I think there's a temporary loss of network there. Okay, I think he's trying to get back. So that's the reason why we have this thing recorded most of the time, so that you can. Mr. Kuna, are you back, sir?
I am now.
All right, sir.
One of the insurance just worked. Thank God for insurance policies. I'm rounding up right now. I'm rounding up right now. And I just want to show that this market, you need to understand the powers that you have. And you need to understand there are certain things that are outside your powers. All you need to do, those ones outside your powers, what do you do there? You just play with the markets. The way, follow the markets. Don't resist, don't fight the markets. People that have done well in this market people that understand what I want to show you right now. You must understand that you cannot control the price in this market. The people that control the price, or the war that controls the price, is beyond you. What do? Understand where the price is going. Follow the price. If the price is going up, go and trade upward. If the price is coming down, trade downward. Don't say that, I know this thing that is coming down. Very soon it will go up. Yes, very soon. Whatever goes down will go up, actually. But do you know that it can go down for the next 2 months and not come back to that level? Okay? So you need to understand that. Don't fight this market. Follow the market. The market news, which we determine where the market is going, is beyond your control. What are the market news? Events that take place in all over the world determines the prices of the things you are going to be trading in. If you are trading in currencies, for example, you are trading in the currency of United States of America against the currencies of Japan, for example. The events that happen in America will affect those prices. The events that happen in Japan will affect your prices. So anything that happens in those places will determine where the price is going. And these things are beyond you. If you are trading in oil, for a crude oil, fight in Ogoni, or when a line bursts along the pipeline in Nigeria, affects the price of oil. When there is a war in any major oil producing country, it affects. No, those news, you can't control it. So you can enter into a trade and suddenly something is happening in another corner of the world, and your trade that you have analyzed that is supposed to go up suddenly is now coming down. Okay? It is beyond you. That is why you have to make use of stop loss. You also have to make sure that you don't risk too much of your money at any time in point. The outcome of your trade is outside your control. You can use the best analysis to set your trade, but what will come out of it is outside your control. Okay? But what can you control? You can control your risk. Don't risk too much of your money. If you put all your money at risk, if the market go against you, you will lose all your money. But if you put only a little bit of it at risk, at every point in time, which is how we have been doing it, which is why we are still here, you will lose small. You enter another time. Even if you lose the second one, because you are risking small at every point in time, you will stay long in this market. Within that long period of time, you are acquiring knowledge, skill, experience, and you will get better every day. Your entry, your exit is in your control. When to trade, whether you want to trade in the afternoon, you want to trade in midnight, the position size you will use. So we are going to teach you, and we are teaching you already right now, to manage all these things such that
one of us is a manager in FCMB.
At a goal. All right. So this is exactly what I thought you should know. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a very simple thing that I want to show you this much to let you see that this market is very interesting. You remember what I told you earlier on? I said if you start to trade here, people will not recognize you again. Yes, I know that I spent so many years doing this. I've been treasurers of banks, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. I've traded for banks for so many years. I've made a lot of money for my banks. I've lost money as well. I've managed accounts. You know, if you work in treasury, you understand. If you know what the work of treasurers is, that is what we do. But personally, the same thing that banks are doing, you can do it with your own accounts. All those things that you see banks making money, declaring fantastic profits, all your money that you are putting together, you're using it to trade and making money. Yes, they give you 3%, they give you 5% on your fixed deposits. But every day, with the right skill, these guys, they know they can make 100 times, 1,000 times what they are giving to you. You can have that skill as well, and you become your own bank. You trade your own money. By the time you have this skill, you will never live beyond transactional money in your bank account again. You will only put money for you to trade. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow I will show you how you can do this practically. But remember something, Mr. Popola is going to show you certain things. You see, trading is very sweet. It's beautiful. You have control of your destiny in your hands. You learn it. It's not going to come easy, I told you. But it will show you how it is done. When you have that skill, which is what we are doing, we want to raise 100,000 people in Nigeria this year to teach them how this is done. Maybe if we are lucky, 20% of them we eventually develop that skill. We will have done a lot for this country by doing that. And that is why you are here tonight. Okay. I want to appreciate you for your time that you have spent with me tonight. I hope I have said something that is useful for you. If I have said something that is useful for you, just for me to know, you can just type 777. Let me know if I've said something useful. Can you type 777? If it has been useful, and I have 100 people, over 100 people on this call, let me see 100,777. Except if it has not been useful for you. Okay. Mr. Popola, I hand over the class to you, sir.
That's awesome. Wonderful training session there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the 777. And without any out of doubt, I know a lot of us look at the 777 coming in, popping in. Wow, that's awesome. You've just seen a tip of the iceberg. Tomorrow is another one. It's going to be showing you how to do some simple things and with your mobile phone. You know, from tomorrow, we start going into a little bit of practical. From tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit of practical. Then by Thursday, we have somebody we call the Bishop of Pips. He's going to be teaching us some specific strategy to use so that you can, by Friday, you are good to go. Now, please listen to me quickly before we all log out. Quickly, we are doing this thing for one purpose, to empower at least minimum of 100 persons in Nigeria. And then number two, we as Rich Vision, we have a trading organization. And we have a lot of people coming to us for fund management. People sending money, people from abroad, this is sending money that, please help us trade our money. And the work is big. We also need professional traders. And over the time, we've been employing traders from outside. Unfortunately, they will do well for some time, and after some time, they don't perform well again. So, because some of us are involved in some other things, we can't sit down. Some of us can't sit down to do the trading. So what we did is, what we are doing is get a group of people and teach them our own concept of trading so that they can trade. So that when they take a trade, we can look at it and know the basis of their trade. So for those kind of people, and then there are some people that they want to learn this just for themselves. They are not interested in trading for anybody. Because we said this thing is going to be 1 week, this 1 week free training. One thing I tell you, 1 week, you and I know. Some of you, what you have learned now, there are trainings that you have attended that you know that some training that they collected so much huge money from you, but you didn't. These few days, you can attest to the fact that you've gained some things, and we are going to put more. So here, the 2 weeks skill acquisition program is going to start July 27th to August 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, please note, I want you to take note. It is not going to reduce what we are going to. We are not saying we will teach you now, we won't teach you everything so that we want you to come to the advanced class. No, you will learn everything that we can teach within this period. And you can see what Mr. Kole did today. We don't hold anything back in our trading. So that said, There are some people that will want to go to the advanced class. This advanced class is starting on Monday, and it's going to be 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from Monday till the next week, Friday, July is to August 7th. Now, what are we going to be covering in that 2 weeks? It's going to, because there are some of you, this one you are still struggling. You are still struggling to learn. You are not talking of advanced class, but let me tell you, we will start with it. You see, you get more of Mr. Kule at that advanced class there. What is financial market? Why do we trade financial market? Understanding Pips. There are going to be assignments for you. You will do assignments. You too will know. By the time you finish, you know that yes. Then we talk about risk management. How you will never lose money in trading and things. And then we also train you how to open accounts. Technical analysis. Then look at this number 6 and 7. This is the one that we encourage a lot of people. We call it reversal pattern plus focus on harmonics and BTMM crossovers. BTMM crossover means beat the market makers. How do you think like the market maker? You understand? That's one of the things, one of our strengths in our academy that we train people on. So continuous pattern on these asymmetric patterns. These are trading strategies. As I'm talking to you right now, as I'm speaking to you right now, that training is going on now at the advanced class. After we are done here, we go to join them in that class. Then talk about engulfing candle. How do you use this thing to take trade decision, trading psychology, just everything that you see here. Then the tools that we use. There are some of you that, you know, all this analysis, looking at charts, you are not, it might take you time. But like I tell people, there are some people that like to drive manual car, and there are some people that like to drive automatic. There's no beauty, there's no joy in driving manual. I can, you know, manual, in case the thing die, if they push it, it will start. Why should your car die? Why should you do analysis that will lead to paralysis? If you use the tool, is an automatic one. What is that tool going to do? It is called the superpower tool. It is a unique blend of what you call the efficiency of the Fibonacci combined with the harmonic patterns and the dynamics of market wave cycle in bands. Now, when you combine this with a buy and sell arrow, it ups the quality. I tell you, it gives you very good accurate trade. Because of the time, I wish I can. I will select, if I still have time, I will still show you. So it is good for whether you're a beginner or you are an experienced trader. Whether you're a beginner and you're, can you look at this? Look at something like this. Something that you wake up in the morning and the thing is showing you arrow here. It is telling you to buy. We will tell you it's not just, it's not every arrow you see that you buy. This is the harmonic pattern. The harmonic pattern is here and it tells you buy, and you click buy just from what you have been taught, and the market goes up. You get to this level, look at it, gives you an indication, sell. You take a sell, look at how it comes down. So you can make money in the market. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as good as it is, you don't just jump into it. Somebody has to hold your hands and teach you. You know that, you know, this one is a recorded, is a recorded one. Let me show you a live one for today. Look at today's zone. Look at today's zone. This is live here. This is, you can see this candle moving. You can see this one moving. See, this is a live market, so it's not we screenshot it. Look at this. This confirmation gave me a buy here. If I took a buy here, look at how these products went up. GU, even if it's cocoa or anything that I want to trade, the same way it will give me this indication in the morning, I follow it. So within days, your investment, you realized whatever you have invested in it. So that is that. So here, ladies and gentlemen, then we have this third aspect in Rich Vision, which we call our passive income vehicle. Passive income is that you are not involved, but the system is trading on your behalf. This is where we have professionals who trade for you, whether you are sleeping or you are awake. So we consider a group of traders. You can become one of them later when you become a professional. Now, in our trading, we don't collect money from you. You don't pay registration money. We don't do You don't pay any special thing. And you are 100% in control of your money. You put your money with the broker. You will connect your account with our own traders, so that as our traders are trading, you will be making money. If we make profit, we make profit. If we make a loss, you make a loss. I know you don't like to hear loss, but the thing is this, important thing is this, at the end of the day, a good trader makes more profit than he makes losses. So look at this, the chart. So you say, what, Rich Vision, what is your benefit now? You do seminar free, you do this one free. What is your own benefit? Now, this is our benefit. When we trade for you, when you make profits, we will share the profits. We don't share your capital, we share profit. And the profit is shared at 60 to 40. So that when you are still learning, don't go and trade your live account when you are still learning. We use this thing for our students. Trade your demo account. Fix your account with the professionals. They trade and you make money. So look at somebody with $200 within 12 months, his money is already about 700. I don't know which bank or which investment platform will give you that kind of money in Nigeria as of today. If you look at somebody with $1,000 in 12 months, it is like this, about $3,000. At least, you understand, we do between 10 to 20% return on investment. When I say between 10 to 20, that means there are sometimes that we don't get 20%. There are sometimes we get 10%. There are sometimes we get less. But when you do the average over the period, it comes out to a tangible thing. Now, for those people that want to attend the advanced class, we have subsidized it to the lowest level. I tell you, it's like giveaway. If you have listened to our lecture in the last 2 days and you know what we are delivering, you can imagine what we'll be delivering in 2 weeks. So you know that it's Forex training. It's at times I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. At times I'm afraid to say the cost of this training, that you are going to be training somebody for Forex for 2 weeks for 10,000 naira. I'm sure there are people in this class right now that have gone for training. You will know nobody trains you Forex for 10,000 naira. Nobody. Go and check it all over this country. It's only in Rich Vision. And why? Because we are empowering people. Now, if you want to take the professional class, it's 10,000 naira. Now, if you want to attend the professional class and you have the super combo also, that's the power combo, it is 80,000 naira, 80,000 naira, which you can pay twice, maybe pay 50% before the training, and before the end of the training, you pay the remaining one. So the super combo with the training goes for that. But after the training, if you want to get the super combo, after the training, if you want to get the super combo, it is just $200. $200. So if $200, if dollar is changing for 450, it's $200 times 450. If dollar is changing for 100 naira, it's 200 naira, $200 times 100. Whichever what it is what you pay. But if you are paying during this class, as you come into this class, it is 80,000 naira. That's you are paying for it with the class. So we have different indicators that will help you. So for you that want to do it, we have limited class. We have limited number of seats. This last class, we just admitted about 45 students. This class, we are going to make provision for about 50 students. Once there are some people that missed the previous one that they want to join this class. So, but once the seat is over, once we have 50 students, we will stop the class. We will stop admission because we don't want so many students. Look at in this, we had over 100 students. You can't mark assignments for 100 people. Because of mentorship, we want to be able to supervise your work, help you to progress. From there, after the leadership, after the mentorship, after the class, you will now enter into our mentorship class. We put you in a particular group where you relate, and we do. Last week, Saturday, we had a combined class for everybody that we have trained, teaching them new strategy. So the training continues. It's not going to stop there. So if you make your payment, please, 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 please send the details to this number. Send the details. If you don't send to this number, we will not know that you have paid. Somebody paid and he did not send the details. And the class got filled. We couldn't admit him to the class. And it was one of the people that paid earlier. So please, once you make your payment, make sure you indicate. So ladies and gentlemen, yes, that's that. Then, okay, wow, no, this is not for this class. This is not for this class. This is our rich, what to call rich vision, sorry. This is a Rich Vision Academy Traders Funding Program. When you become a good trader, we train you, you use our tools, we fund you. So assume you, don't worry, just read that one. When you reach advanced class, we will tell you this one. We fund our traders. You could get up to, because we have a lot of investors, you could get up to $30,000 in funding, $50,000 in funding. And at the end of the day, you make close to 200,000 naira when you share profits with those people. So it's enough. Nobody should finish this thing and say, I don't know what to do. Well, by the time you are done with our classes, you will say, yes, I have my certificate with me. So ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm seeing one or two questions there. How much does it take to open an account tomorrow? Now, no, tomorrow's class, when we are opening the account, it is free. Opening an account with any broker is free. It does not cost you anything. We will open a demo account, we will open a live account. It is free. Please, I will going to survive every month after. No, after you pay the 80,000, that's the beauty of it. Once you pay that money, you don't pay monthly subscription. We don't take monthly subscription. And when the system is being upgraded, last Saturday there was an upgrade. They didn't pay any money for upgrade, no money. Yeah, how do we share losses? Wow, I like Miriam's question. He said, how do we share losses? Now listen to this. Rich Vision does not collect money from you. If anybody comes to you and says, I am from Rich Vision, come and deposit your money in our account, we don't do it. Now look at what happens. You will take your money and put with the broker. We don't even want to know when you are putting the money. Nothing concerns us with your money. But after you have opened the account, you will connect your account with our own account. Not your account, you will connect your account with our own live account, our own live trading account. When we are trading, when we make profit, your account will automatically make profit. Now, your own account may be $500, $1,000. Our own account could be $50,000, $100,000. Now, if we make 1% profit on our account, automatically your own account will make that 1%. So if we lose on our account, if we make a loss on our account, if we lose 1%, your account will make that loss. So you will see a sense of responsibility. Do I want to lose my money? I don't want to lose my money. If you give me your money and I put it in a trading account and something happens, everything blue, Miriam, my bed, bluebirds, you know, as I was trading, then my pikin was crying. As I said, I should carry the pikin. I didn't know when the market went, and the money has gone. But you know, this one, it's my money. So if I'm making a loss, you are making a loss. And because it's our fund, we will not afford to incur losses. So we make a loss before you make a loss, but we are not losing. So don't worry about that. You understand? All right. So how many times do we pay the 80? If you can make the payment once, great. If you can make it twice, but just try that before the end of the class, you get the payment. Some people do that. Is there a way I can get this formula? Is it that same MetaTrader 4 open both them? Yeah, you open the MetaTrader 4 on both accounts. Yeah. Moto play, I don't understand that question. Is there a way I can get the formula? I don't know which formula you're talking about. Please, I will go. Okay, I've answered that. Okay, sir, I came late today. Please try and send it on the WhatsApp group. Yes, we are going to send the video. Sorry, the video of yesterday's zone. If you have not watched it, go and watch the video of yesterday's zone. It was posted in the group. Today's zone, we are going to be sending it early. We finished late yesterday and everybody was tired. We just had to, okay, yes, let's hold on for the who's there. Let me try. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, it's cost of pushing. All right, so I think, is it a must for us to join the two classes? I meant the professional class and the other. No, this class that you are attending, know that this class is free, all right? The professional class is 2 weeks. Is 2 weeks continuous though. It's not 1 week, one training. It's 2 weeks continuous training. So if you join the professional class, it's 2 weeks. Reschedule your program, and we made it 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on daily basis. So at least COVID will have made you to enter your house because of the coffee. How much are we paying for we can download, sir? What are you downloading? How much are we paying for the professional class? We've said it, the professional class is 10,000 naira. Okay, the professional class is 10,000. All right. So thank you. It's so, I tell you, I can boastfully tell you, you can't get it like this anywhere. You can't. Except maybe your brother or your sister is teaching you. You can't get it like this. We did it not because of the money. If we want to charge you professionally, I won't charge as a professional. Even in my consultancy service as an accountant, I won't charge somebody 10,000 for what? Oh, which money is that? So when somebody was saying, in the last class, we had about 40 something people paying 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira times 40, is that not 400,000? Some of you had us on Brilla FM, is that not? Brilla FM. To advertise on Brilla FM is about 132,000 naira. Is that not? On Rainbow FM is over 50,000 naira for the 10 minutes that you hear us speaking. So by the time we do on Onitsha and things, is that 400,000 naira not gone? So you should know that we are not doing it for that purpose. So that is okay. Thank you very much.
My email. I know my email. Just like I did.
Okay, I think it's coming from Mr. Kunesme. Okay, David said it's been wonderful, 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 wonderful. Thank you very much. We hope to see you again in class tomorrow. It's going to be another fantastic day. I wish you the very best. God bless you. Do have a wonderful night, and make sure you revise. God bless you. Take good care of yourself. Stay safe. Bye-bye.